Hello and welcome to another revision video. Today we're looking at the foundation tier and we're looking at 3D shapes. This is taken from the Edexcel Foundation workbook. This is page 82 or topic 82, and I hope you find this useful. Question 1, write down the name of the shapes. So the shape we've already got that's a cube. The second one then is a cuboid. So we've got cuboid. The next one, we've got a cylinder. For this one, we've got a triangular prism. It looks like an isosceles triangular prism. Sorry, an equilateral isosceles prism, but it's not marked, so I'm just going to call it a triangular prism. That should be an S, not a Z. This is a square-based pyramid. And then finally, we've got a sphere. Okay, question 2. Find the surface area of the following shapes. So we've got a cuboid. So the area of one of those faces would be 5 times by 5. So the area would be the area of one face would be 25, and then we've got 6 of them, so it would be 6 times by 25, which would be 150. For this one, again, we're going to have 6 faces. We're going to have a top and a bottom, a left and a right, a front and a back. I'm going to take a slight shortcut and say that the surface area is going to be equal to 2 lots of each of the dimensions added together. So 7 times 4 plus 4 times 3 plus, and I should put a bracket in, 4 times 3 plus 3 times 7. That's each of the dimension pairs added together and then doubled because we've got 2 of each. Right, put my calculator in. It's going to be 2 times by, open bracket, 7 times 4 plus 4 times 3 plus 3 times 7. So check I've got my combinations. There we go. Close my bracket, and that gives me 122 centimeters squared. Okay, for this one, this is going to be slightly different and involve a little bit of working out. So the area, and I could have done with a bit more working space. So I'm going to start up here. So the surface area is going to be equal to 2 triangles. So a triangle is a half of, but because we're doing a half of something times by 2, I'm just going to get rid of that. So it's going to be 6 times by 4. That will give me the 2 triangles. Then it looks like we've got 2 rectangles that are 10 by 5. And then we've got that bottom face, which would be 10 by 6. So 6 times by 4 plus 2 times 10 times 5 plus 10 times 6. So I'll make that 184. There we go. Okay, question 3. Complete the table. Number of faces, number of edges, number of vertices. So number of faces is the easiest one to do. So faces, each of these are faces. So cuboid's got 6 faces. Sorry, a cube's got 6, and so does a cuboid. A triangular prism we've got here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a tetrahedron, it would be kind of a triangular base pyramid. So that would have 4 faces. The number of edges, so the number of edges for a cuboid, and to be fair, for a cube, we have 4 on the end, 4 on the end, and then we'd have another 4, so there'd be 12. And number of edges for cuboid would be 12 as well. For a triangular prism, and I miscounted here. I should have counted. I got my two things the wrong way around. The number of edges on a triangular prism are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The number of faces is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for a tetrahedron, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of vertices is kind of corners. So for a cuboid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And same for a cube and for a cuboid, it would both be 8. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for a triangular prism. And then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 for a tetrahedron. Okay, this diagram shows a cube. Work out the total surface area of the cube. So we're doing this from scratch. So it's going to be 6 lots of 4 by 4. So that's going to be 6 times 4 times 4. It's going to be 96. And then finally, Sarah wants to paint 6 faces of 40. Wants to paint all 6 faces of 40 of these cubes. Each tin of paint covers an area of 350 centimeters cubed. She buys 10 tins. Does she have enough tins? Well, we want to cover. Well, she has 350 times by 10, so she has enough paint to cover 3,500 centimeters cubed, and she will need 96 times by 40. So 96 times by 40. So she will need to paint 3,840 centimeters cubed, squared even, and that should have been squared as well. So does she have enough? No. So no, as 3,500 centimeters cubed is less than 3,840 centimeters cubed squared. Okay, and that brings us to the end of that. I hope you found that useful. If you have, subscribe if you like.